in this video, I was talking about 4 signs you're submissive is topping from the bottom, okay? Topping from the bottom is not consensual service topping, okay? I'm gonna go real slow here, but let's break this down. Topping from the bottom and acting as a consensual service top are different. They're very, very different. They may manifest from the outside. If you're an outsider watching the scene, you might not be able to tell a difference, but the heart and the motivation are completely different. The why behind the what are two completely different things, and we cannot conflate these two principles. And it's out of this confusion that this question is being asked. So let me very, very clearly break it down. Topping from the bottom is undesired control. Topping from the bottom is undesired control. Okay? We have a power exchange arranged. We have this agreement that there is a dominant and there is a submissive. The dominant does not want a service top. The dominant wants a submissive. The dominant does not want someone who wants to be in control of the scene. The dominant wants a submissive. Now, if the submissive, against the will of the dominant, against the arrangement that has been negotiated, starts topping against that will, against the arrangement, then it's undesired and it's an act of control. That's topping from the bottom. The goal of topping from the bottom is to regain control. Undesired, negative. Okay. Consensual service topping is completely different. That is when the dominant says, I am dominant. You are my submissive. And submissive, as my submissive, I'm making a request of you. Tonight, me as the dominant, I want to get out of my head. I don't want to lead you through a scene. I'm tired and I need release. So tonight, submissive, I want you. You know how we've been working on your rigging? I want you to tie me up and you to bring me to orgasm until I pass out. At that point, the bottom, the submissive, is now topping, but they're not topping from the bottom. It is a topping as an act of service, which is desired, agreed upon, consented upon, and is not used for control. Here's what makes it service topping. At its core, the fundamentals of service topping. It's a directive coming from the dominant. How you know it's service topping? It's a directive coming from the dominant. It's a directive coming from the dominant. If the submissive initiates service topping, it's not service topping. If the directive came from the submissive, we're topping from the bottom. If the directive came from the dominant, we're service topping. Make sense? Okay. So yes, it's totally about the heart of the submissive, but it's about the direction of the directive. The heart of the submissive is super, super important, but the direction of the directive, is it coming from the bottom up? That's bad. That's toxic. That's topping from the bottom. Is it coming from the top down? That's good. That is service top.